Jabrinsky here with INE New England. Wanted to reach out for today's Friday video series to talk to you about motorcycle insurance. Seemed apt with the beautiful weather we've been having over the past few days here in New England to go over some of the specifics of a motorcycle policy to ensure that you're covered correctly and appropriately for the upcoming season. So on top of the auto, home, and life insurance that we do here at INE New England, we also do what we call our recreational vehicles, ATVs, RVs, boats, motorcycles, things of that nature. For motorcycles, two particular coverages you want to make sure that you're aware of are medical payments and uninsured motorists. Medical payments, much like your auto insurance, will cover your health expenses if you were to get into an accident. So really the purpose of your medical payment coverage is to cover basically the deductible of your health insurance if you need to go to the hospital. Obviously you can see why that would be a major thing. If you own a motorcycle and you were getting in an accident, your hospital payments are most likely going to be pretty high. Uninsured and underinsured coverage is something else you want to have for your motorcycle as well as your vehicle, honestly. But motorcycles when it comes to motorcycles, it's super important because if you get hit by somebody who is not insured with their own auto policy, the damages and the payments are going to be much higher for you, on top of most likely wrecking your motorcycle and being injured. So you want to make sure you have the right coverage to protect yourself and protect you against other people who may not be properly insured, particularly in a state like New Hampshire where insurance is not required. A few particulars of a motorcycle policy you want to be aware of to make sure that you're protecting the things on the bike itself. The first is called the carry contents coverage. So that speaks to basically the personal effects you bring on the bike when you go riding. Things that you would typically put in your things like your saddlebags that you would carry with you if you ride your bike to work and you have your laptop and a saddlebag. You want to make sure that that's protected if you were to get in an accident and you lose the laptop. So that's what that is for. Equipment coverage, so any of the electronics or things you add to the bike over time, the way you soup up the bike after you buy it, you want to make sure that those devices are properly protected and insured, because if you're souping up the bike after you buy it and you're only insuring it for what you buy it for, you're not going to be happy with the payout if you do end up wrecking the bike. And then finally is the accessories and equipment coverage. So that speaks to things such as your clothing, helmet, gloves, jacket. If you're in an accident and you lose that equipment and those accessories, typically you'll have about $1,000 worth of coverage to protect that and replace that as well, so you can get brand new stuff and get you back out on the road. So if you have any questions, you want to review your current motorcycle policy, or you're thinking about getting into riding and you're going to pick up a bike and you have some more questions about motorcycle insurance, feel free to reach out to us here at INE New England and we would be happy to answer any questions you have. And safe riding and enjoy the season.